I passed the FTMO challenge, it's official. I signed the contracts on Wednesday. So that was me 3 years ago. Publicly, I started my trading journey back in 2020. But what you guys never saw was the 5 years prior to that video. But the story of my come up has never been a secret. He was trading, making this money, beautiful car, going out to dinner when he wanted, so much freedom. So that sold me on the idea, and ever since then, you know, that's always been the goal, and that's what I've been working towards. I feel like I told my story, but never really got to tell my story about how I went from my parents' bedroom to getting my own apartment, traveling around the world, meeting all these cool new people, making amazing memories, and having the freedom that I worked hard for. I was sitting on my sofa about an hour and a half ago, and I was thinking, I was in complete silence, just sitting on my sofa. And it made me think, how have I got here? How have I got to this place right now in my life? What did I do differently to everyone else? And why am I in the position that I'm in right now? I've achieved something in this industry, in our industry specifically, that I think most people strive for. Look, I could title this video, How I Made Over $200,000 Trading Forex. But no, I decided to title this video, I Accidentally Made a Living Trading Forex. Because I accidentally did. So yes, I'm saying essentially this was all an accident. Because it kind of was. But the difference is that I put in the work. Like, the work. When I first started trading, I was putting in a solid 12-hour shifts, and I know for a fact that that's one of the key factors that I've had to some of the success that I've got. So I had the mentality of all I have to do is slightly outwork everyone else, and I'm sure I'll achieve a little bit more than everyone else. You guys have heard the phrase, you get in what you put out, right? The more you break away from what everyone else is doing, the more you're gonna get a different life to what everyone else is getting. Today, guys, we're trading from a coffee shop. So I'm looking for a long now. Let's enter our position. 2.5 lots in now. Stop losses below this low. The target above this region. Gold is pushing up. When you know how to look for where the liquidity is and where price needs to come to, it's all about finding your entry. Right, let's add another 2.5 lots. I think people have lost the real meaning of trading, which is like the freedom of being able to do whatever you want to do when you want to do it. So we've got this zone right here. The price keeps on rejecting. We're going to break through it. We need to be patient. Expect to see a tiny pullback now. When you know where price is going to go, you can add and add and add. There we go. 1.5 lots in. Right, I'm going to go grab a coffee. Okay, so I got my coffee. Gold is breaking through that region, and I believe it's about to hit our TP. 440 up right now. And there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Done. And that method started working for me at a young age, because whilst everyone was distracted with the booze and the girls, I was sat on my computer with my glasses on, working as hard as I possibly could. Now look, this trading thing didn't work for me for a very long time, like really a very long time. But the thing is, I never ever stopped. Even when my parents came home and said to me, Joel, can you contribute to the house? Joel, can you go out and get some milk and bread and this and that? I couldn't do it because I wasn't making any money. And as bad as I felt at that time, I knew what was gonna come, or I hoped and believed in myself what was gonna come out from all this hard work. If you're in that stage, grinding hard in your parents' home or wherever you are right now, it's cool to be in that stage. Just keep trying to outwork everyone. Keep trying to work as hard as you can, and the results will end up happening. Let's go. Let's go. Thing is that dream life that you want is only in your control. And partly why I'm pouring my soul and heart and passion into this video is because I want to motivate the people who are watching me, motivate the people who are around me in my space to keep working hard and keep pushing and striving for more, because I know what's on the other side of the gate. There is an insane potential in this industry. Last night was actually pretty good. I did 4K. I was in a bit of drawdown, but I did 4K. Now, okay, let's get into the start of the video where I actually start to talk about trading. But this is not the standard video telling you that you need to place a stop loss in order to be a profitable, successful trader, or that you need to journal every single one of your trades. You can find those videos anywhere. Now, really looking back at my journey, the exponential growth that I got was actually in 2020, which is when I found a company called FTMO.
It is a possibility. You don't know what's going to happen. So it is a possibility, but right now we are pretty well capitalized, and there is not in the near future that we are going to stop offering capital to our clients.
Now, I've came to realize, and I've even made a separate video on this, is that prop firms have developed our industry to a crazy level, like crazy level. And I dedicate a lot of my success purely to prop firms, because the issue that traders have is that we always had a lack of capital. I always had a lack of capital, but now you can get $250,000 at a click of a button. I can't skip this part of my journey out. I put a lot of work in between 2015 and 2020, and I made some okay money in that period, growing small 4, 5, 6K accounts into bigger amounts of money. But when prop firms came out and started to get popular, that's when I really started to take advantage of the skill that I had accumulated over the last 5 years. Here it is, guys, $5,017 for the week. That was when I was able to really take advantage of the skill that I had accidentally accumulated over the past 5 years. So I just said 5 years. Let's go back a bit. Talking about that 5-year period, I was making okay money. I ended up buying a 2014 Mercedes, and that was a big achievement for me. That was a big goal for me. And I was starting to be able to give my parents some money, but I'd still not touched the big boy bucks yet. But what is the big boy bucks? Well, I grew an account from around about 5K to 25K in maybe 5 to 6 months. I wouldn't say that that was big boy bucks. I would say that I was making a living then from trading, or I was doing well from trading. But I knew things started to pick up when I did the same thing in 1 month. I invested $540 and made $18,000 in 1 month.
So you can see this account, he started this account on the 6th of October 2021. And the profit that he made on this one, he made close to like this $18,000.
Now, this month for me told me a lot, and I realized that that month told me a lot. It told me that all the work that I'd put in over the past 5 years, 6 years at that point, was for something, because I'd done something incredible. I'd done something that not many people my age have done before. So going back to the title, I accidentally made a living trading Forex. It's true. I accidentally happened to stumble across trading, and then accidentally stumbled across finding a good trading strategy, and then accidentally found prop firms. Everything I did really was an accident, but I allowed the accidents to keep happening because I knew that my goals were on the other side of the successful accidents. And sitting on that sofa 2 hours ago now, I realized something, and this is we are working towards creating the next successful accident, or what it feels like an accident for us entrepreneurs. When you look back at your journey, you think, how have I got here? It was all a coincidence. It was all an accident. No. Now, some of you guys won't fully understand what I'm saying right now with these accidents, these successful accidents, but it's happening in your life, whether you're aware of it or not. Everyone goes through successful or unsuccessful accidents. But what I do know is putting myself out of my comfort zone and taking risks is what caused everything to happen. Because it always comes down to one thing. If you stay in one place your whole life, and if you stay doing nothing your whole life and never decide to take the risks, you'll never experience successful accidents. The risk of failing and the risk of this journey taking me nowhere was really what got me everywhere. And every day we have these choices, we have these risks in front of us to potentially take that takes us down the path of successful accidents. You've got to realize that this is your life. You make the choices, you make the decisions, and you're given the choice of where you want to be this time next year. Life chooses these accidents for us, but as long as we work towards having these accidents, then we will get something from it. It's just the way that life works. We will get something from the hard work that we're putting in and the risks that we're taking. I took a risk this year creating a social media for traders with a amazing team. It's going really, really well. We're having a great community on there. Guys, if you want to support me with my risks and trying to create another successful accident for me, go to the link in the description and join the social media for traders. It's an amazing place to share your trading ideas, to communicate with other traders in a safe place. There's going to be a really big update on it soon, so I'm super excited for you guys to join and see exactly what we're putting out on the app. Guys, I hope you took something away from this. Like, I hope you took even the slightest piece of motivation, slightest piece of information, slightest piece of understanding in your lives that is happening. I'm off Instagram, so I'm on SFT only. So guys, like and subscribe to this video. If you guys like this video, please show your support. If you dislike the video, show your dislike towards it. But I'll see you guys in the next one. I appreciate everything. Guys, keep creating successful accidents.